Another day of hell for JH. It is working in a joint venture between the FCO and DIV. They want its work, but nothing remains of its work in its memory. Then I won't talk any more about it. What remains, it's the memory of its darkest hours, the last before the dawn. It goes to a meeting in an anonymous office of the DIV. They want its work and JH is in trap. Indeed, they can read its mind. They can see through its eyes. Nowhere to go, they say, nothing to do except to surrender to them, like everyone in those days. While a bureaucrat of the DIV explains the importance to be a one great family, in these days I would say a sect, and to be united like a single person. JH in this moment has a simple idea. What if during the speech JH starts to think insults directed to NM, the bureaucrat, and it continues few minutes wondering what would happen. Meanwhile, a colleague starts to threaten JH and then it decides to act immediately. It starts with innocent insults and it understands soon that NM reacts blatantly, however without saying a word. For JH would be funny to hear what it thinks in this moment, but unfortunately it can't. NM's face is colored of a cherry red and JH is enjoying the situation. In the meanwhile, JH hears the voice of its old boss ND reproving NM for the funny, not for the DIV obviously, situation. In this moment it hears a familiar voice, but JH doesn't know this voice, saying you have penetrated the system. After that, a minute of silence broken by the ND's voice saying that it didn't penetrate the system. NM has just made a joke to JH, but few seconds later JH starts to hear a lot of voices saying, panicked, what do we have to do? It penetrates. Oh God. What can we do? JH confused continues to hear the NM speech. Meanwhile NM starts to bleach rapidly, so it understands that it penetrates the NWO system and think hi NM. I can see the fear in your eyes. After this thought NM starts to panic and tries to hide that it is stammering. JH continues its revenge on NM, ignoring that this event it's just the starting point of the revenge. After the meeting JH comes back to home. Meanwhile the voice known in the meeting, called SCO, talks with another voice. We will discover its name later and it is Sim, and Sim asks to SCO to explore the network. But JH doesn't know their plans. Later in the evening, JH hears the voice of its boss XN. XN says that JH shouldn't be there and XN says it to go away. JH follow XN's advice and it doesn't hear the voice of XN anymore, for this day.